Catch y'all where I'm at here. I just got through making my cut here. I found my angle. I just got it in place out there with a piece of wood, and then made me a nice straight mark with a 1/4 inch right there. And I think it come out good. It is the gap is gone on the floor there and there. So this is perfect to the floor here, and I kind of like it right there. You can see. I don't know if you can tell by just doing that. You see the daylight. So just a little bit. It's a little tight, but I kind of like that. It'd be a little aggravating getting the headliner out right here past this point. I wanted to put my light back. That's not going to happen. Daddy, come look at this. Yeah, I don't think the light's going back up there just because of the bars. They still got to be pushed back. I think that's pretty good to the floor, yeah. I mean, they look good to me. I don't have no gaps there. And see right there? See the light? So, I mean, it's still just a little snug. I mean, I might can take a blade lift off and then off the height. What do you think? One saw blade off each side, and then that'll be a little 1/8 inch more off, or is that? I mean, getting past this to get I could get the headliner out, but that would be the only aggravating part. That right there. That's a pretty good fit to the floor the way I got it cut right there. So that's what I was main concerned about. And this is my marks here. Centered it up. It's to the center of the bar from each side of the wall is 3 3/4 to the center of the pipe. From the edge to the center of the pipe is 3 3/4. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's still all this needs to be welded in place, my plates and stuff, but it's a pretty good fit. Alright, let me get these other ones in place. Alright, I'm getting my back plates laid out. I'm going to show y'all how I'm getting this. I leveled down off of this point right here, off the shocks, where the shock mount comes to a little point. I took a torpedo level and just leveled down both sides, and then I connected the dots, and then I found the center of my plates right there. That way I can get everything straight and aligned right here, right over the top of the axles, or the rear end, not the axles, but right over top of the rear end, because eventually I want to put an anti-roll bar in here in the back, so that'll give me some spots right there, everything in line. I can find it later on. But that right there I think is pretty good. Like I said, I got this right here. It's going to line up there, line this up, so that's going to come straight across with it there, and then we got the other plates for the front. So yeah, so that's where I got mine going here. So like I said, I've leveled down and then connected the dots, and then found the center of my plates, and then putting them into the center, and then we'll get these tacked down, and then we'll go do the ones up front. Tickle in my nose.
Do what now?
It kept tickling my nose. I got mustache hair. Huh, y'all see where we're at. I need to cool that one off, or you want to hop over to the other one?
Yeah, we can stick over the other one.
Yeah, well, so that's the side where the gas tank's on, or the gas line. Like I said, though, we're way away from everything. don't know why. Blowing up's always in the back of my mind for
Good for your have, man.
well,
For sure.
that's all it's right there. Catch everybody up where we're at. We just kind of been knocking it out. We got this bottom plates here welded down. We put a small plate, you can see right there against the wall. We're gonna put bracing there, that way it wouldn't push through. We got a center piece here, which they didn't send no metal for this. You know, they only sent these squares for there, there, and there. So, you know, this is thin. It was just a brace, but I didn't want no flex, so we welded that piece up there against it. So they won't be, you know, you can move the whole car against that. But we got our bars cut here. They're 42 3/4. From the top of the tube to the top of the tip is 42 13 16ths from here to the tip of there to the top of the tube. So that's where we're at now, is getting the two tubes welded to get them tacked in at the top, and then we'll lean it forward and weld those up and then bring it back up, and then we'll be able to weld the main hoop and completely in place. It won't be able to move, well, which is the point, I guess, huh? But anyways, that's where we're at. So we got, like I said, we got that one done, we like those two, and then the center hoop. So, oh, all right, let me go see what the wife wants.
Half a degree's fucking close.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good then, huh?
Yeah, that's damn good. Yeah, I mean, that's tolerance work, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's 0.4 degrees difference, deviation from this to that. And
Well,
it's up 0.4 degrees. So, I mean, realistically.
I need to go down a little bit right here.
I mean, you can chop it, but I mean, hell, if you move it to 16th, you'll move it out. You know what I mean? So
Okay. Yeah, I just
it's,
don't be
about
so
it.
picky, be happy. All right, well, y'all see where we're at the down bars. What we're going to do with our down bars, since this plate's all the way in the corner and this is in, we're going to tack it to the plate real good and then pull it out, weld the plate up, put it back in, and then weld it up right here, and then weld the plate to the floor. That way we can get good solid weld on this side bar right here. So all right, cool beans. All right, y'all see where we're at, and like I said, we got the main hoop. It's in. Everything's down. Braces are welded in place. Let's walk around here. So all of this is secure. So we got our bars. Those look good coming from the back. Everything looks good. Ain't had really no surprises yet. It just all went pretty smooth so far. But we still got the center, which we're going to do that later, right? I'll get it cut and fit in place.
We're going to get these done
tacked and call it right there, yeah. And then that'll give me time. I don't know if you feel like tomorrow we can finish to weld up the door bars, but
yeah.
So if you feel like it, then that'll give me time. Like I said, I got to go to Harbor Freight and get me that little tool, and then I can cut the pipe to go in between, because it goes up at the bar up there, just right above. That's where they had it. Yeah. So, and then the angle braces, that won't be that big a deal. I can get all of that ready. This is the big hump right here.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool beans. Y'all see where we're at. Yeah, it's over the hump now, yeah. All we like is just the tie-in pieces.
Yeah.
All right, let me get my hood on. All right, show y'all where we got to tonight. We welded these plates up, or James got these plates welded up here. I got them cut. That's what I did. I cut James welded them up to the plate. All we got left to do is weld it to the floor and weld it right here, and then that's it. But this is where we stopped at, as you can tell. This got late. Was getting hungry. It's 6 o'clock here now, so. But that other side looks great. But we still got the still got to get the angle bar cut for the center cut, and then I'll get also after I get that done, I'll get the angle braces from the transmission tunnel to here, where it braces right there. But everything else looks great, man. It's looking back through there, it looks, you know, it doesn't look funny at all. It looks symmetrical. If you look up there by the bolts, you can't really see, but lining up here and right there, coming back, it's all, my camera don't do nothing for me, but you know, that looks good, man. I'm very, very happy. Very, very, very happy. But for a day's worth of work for a couple guys out in the garage, out in the backyard, you know, I got all my marks all with a 3/4 inch piece of wood. I made sure when I got my marks right there down to here, like I said, it was 42 and 13/16. When I figured it, you know, finally got my number there, and then they were cut on a 45. The down bars were a little different. They were real sharp. I had to hold it, turn the solid 45 and hold it at a weird angle to get my cuts there. But I left them as long as they were, and just got my angle right on both of them. And then we wasn't off very much on each side on the angle finder. So very, very happy. Very, very happy. First time ever doing a cage, so it wasn't really that bad for two people. You know, having a buddy that knows how to weld really helps. I can do the fabricating part, but I suck at welding. My welding I wouldn't have trusted if I rode over. But anyways, but yeah, I think James did a jammed up job. But all that looks great. So we got all that tied in. Like I said, I'm gonna get some gussets. I'm gonna make a spot to here and fill this in with something just to stiffen it up, and then put some here and over there, you know, once we get back to welding all this in. But the main part of it's done. Well, all right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. That was it's real. Like I said, I'm happy. I can't and help y'all out any. Like I said, it's in. You can tell right here, looking how close it is to my door handle, right there on the inside. So that's why it tapered in. Like I said, if we would have moved it in that bar right here into the corner like I wanted, this would have had to went. You could have done it, but I would have lost my door handle and all the spots for my motor. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It hides off pretty good. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll holler at y'all taters later.